This is probably from last year. That's why they probably.
You could do this without Gardner, bro. Just put West Ham in elite and everybody else in shit.
We talk about history of the Prem. This is history of the Prem. We're going.
History of the Prem, Man U at the top, elite. Boom.
Because West Ham is probably like mid-tier, I would say.
I was going to say mid-tier. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if they're top tier, but definitely mid.
Nah, I don't think I would put them top
history
tier.
of the Prem, they haven't been good since the 70s. The Prem started in 1992.
Nah, because like you got to look at it this way. Like teams, they started in like the 90s, the Prem. So basically everybody, like teams have been coming into the Prem and then they get booted out of the Prem. So they've been consistently in the Prem for so many years. I think they got relegated twice. So they've consistently been in the Prem since the 90s. You know, the first season they weren't in.
West Ham?
And yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think our viewer is going to be very interested in this conversation.
So what's it called? The first season they weren't in the Prem, but the second season of the Prem they got promoted into it.
I think if you're consistently in the Prem,
you're a mid-tier.
Like a mid-tier.
Yeah, you're mid because they're consistently in the Prem like all the time.
All right, let's start.
First up, Arsenal top tier.
Yeah,
top tier.
Arsenal top tier. Yeah,
Arsenal.
Yeah, there's no debate.
Are we doing like right now, or are we doing overall Arsenal in general? All time, they're in elite.
Yeah, they're in elite.
They're in elite.
I don't think they're elite.
They're in elite.
I don't think they're elite.
Yeah, they're elite. I would say elite.
The Unbeatables.
No, I'd say top tier.
The Unbeatables.
True, that's true.
Whatever they were, they were one of the best teams in the world for
a while,
a few years.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Arsenal has a lot of like now they're shit, but they have a lot of history. So I think they're up there like in elite.
All right, I can get behind them.
Let's average them out and put them in top tier.
Austin
Villa.
It
was just 3. Aston Villa.
Austin Villa is in the mid-tier to top tier.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of, they're probably the best of mid-tier.
I could put them here.
Brighton.
Low tier.
They've only had 3 seasons in the Prem.
You could even say they're shit.
So they've only had like 3 seasons in the Prem. So
wait, is shit like actually bad or just like we're just putting them because
Tin Pot clubs?
I guess Tim Pot, yeah, because they've only had like 3 to 4. I'm impressed that they've been able to stay. They've been able to stay in.
No, change it to Tin Pot Club / Village Team.
Yeah, we putting Tottenham there.
I don't know, maybe.
I think all right.
Bournemouth, low tier.
Bournemouth,
low tier. I would put Tin Pot. Because they've been in the Prem for like what 4 or 5 seasons. It's only been like that. So I would put Tin Pot.
Club.
I put Tin Pot.
They got that guy Wilson, right? Oh no, now he's gone.
No, he's gone. I think they've only had like 5 seasons.
Village?
Yeah, because they've only had like 5 seasons in the Prem.
Burnley low tier, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I put low tier because they kind of fluctuate in and out of the Prem, and they've been in the Prem for like 4 straight years, I want to say, but they've also been in it before, so I put low tier. Chelsea, you got to put like elite.
Elite. Yeah, elite.
I think it's got to be elite too. Yeah.
The Drogba days when they were in.
So who would you put over? Would you take Arsenal or Chelsea? Because Chelsea also got Champions League.
I'd probably put. I think that Arsenal team is better than.
Or
I think Arsenal's best ever team.
Yeah, but if we're talking about, I don't know. I get what you're saying. I don't know.
Should we consider Champions League while we're talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like Chelsea have
that.
Well,
Champions League
is a whole different thing.
Is the biggest trophy you can get.
Yeah, because they're the only London team.
Then doesn't that mean London team? Are we just talking just in the Premier League then?
No, we're doing overall. So you could put Chelsea over them. It's up to you. I
think like that. I don't know.
Would Chelsea be over them then?
Yeah, I think I would. I don't know.
I think Chelsea's been more consistent too, right?
I agree. I think they're over Arsenal, but
I'll do that for now. Crystal Palace.
Right.
Crystal Palace, I put low tier because I think they've been in the Prem for like 7 straight years and they fluctuated in and out. Yeah.
Or in front of them.
Over. Yeah, over them.
All right, Everton.
Everton, top tier. Top tier.
I don't know. It's kind of close with them in Aston Villa because Aston Villa have like history earlier on in the Prem, like, you know what I mean?
I think they go behind them in mid.
Yeah. Are we gonna put anybody in top tier? We're just gonna throw it out.
That's what I'm saying. Top tier is a weird category.
That'd be Tottenham right there, top tier.
That's true. And West Ham, but besides that,
West Ham low tier.
Would you put
Good.
Leicester? Like I don't know how I would rate Leicester because Leicester's like have only been like recently like success
Top of mid
wise.
tier.
Yeah, top of the tier because they did win the damn thing.
Fulham.
Fulham is low tier. I'd put them
Low
ahead
tier.
of Crystal Palace because they've had like a lot of seasons in the Prem.
Leicester.
A little recent. Leicester, I put like
Top.
I'd say first or second in mid tier.
I'd say second.
Do you
maybe.
really though?
Or,
Because
yeah,
like
no, yeah, I would, yeah, because it's only been like that's just recency.
because
I
they
got it.
just came up to the Prem. Like like these teams have been around. They were
That's true. That's true.
shitty.
Yeah,
Liverpool
I
is
would say
top tier. Hear me out. Why they're top tier.
But they have
they're
a
not top
Champions
tier.
League.
They're not top tier. They're not.
Yeah,
top
but I'm
tier at all.
saying
They're
just in the
elite.
Premier League. How many
But
times
in
have
the
they
Prem-
won?
We're
in the
not
Premier
doing
League?
just Premier League.
No. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I'm taking Champions League into consideration.
Yeah, they've won it a couple times. I put them
Well,
in
then
top
that's
tier.
unfair to
Not
West
top tier.
Ham.
Elite. What was that?
That's unfair to West Ham.
What is?
If you put Champions League into consideration.
Fuck you.
No,
Wait, we got Europa League a little bit sometimes.
Oh, man, you got that every year. Don't
The
worry.
top.
Yeah, I put them over
Yeah.
personally. I don't know. All right, this is a little like where it gets weird because Liverpool have the most like English titles. Like they have the most, but not. They only have one Premier League. So should we, if we're maybe a little bit lower out?
They have
It's like a
6
tough one.
Champions League titles.
How? What? Since when?
Tin
Like
Pot
when was
Club.
that?
1955. They have the third most since 1955. With 6.
Yeah, I honestly, I think you put Liverpool at the top right now. If we're like, I would historically, if we're looking at Man U and Liverpool, historically, I would put Liverpool over Man U. But like Premier League, you got to put like if we're just doing Prem, then they're Man United's over Liverpool because they've just like won so. They have by far the most. By far the most.
They only
Bro,
have 3
have so many
Champions. They
more.
have double the amount of Champions Leagues as you.
They have so much more titles than you. Like or they had.
How many Prem
But now
titles?
they've-
How many Prem titles?
All right, they only got the one Prem. So
right,
that's
we're
why
on Man
if we're
City.
doing Man City.
Top tier.
Yeah, I think it's got to be top tier. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Top tier.
Oil Club.
If we're
And
doing
the
Prem,
biggest
I
team in
think if we're
Manchester,
doing
the
Prem,
top. They got to
like
be the
Brent's-
top of the league.
if we're doing Prem and top tier, I would put Manchester
think-
United ahead of Liverpool.
I think, like overall, I think Man U just has like history that Liverpool doesn't have.
I was gonna
Even
say I
if
think
Liverpool has
they
their
should be
even if
first.
Liverpool has their Champions League, I just think Man U's like overall the biggest club.
Shout
in the
out to Slow Tie. He had this one bar in his last album. He said, "Never walk alone like I'm on Merseyside." Shout out
Did
to
he
him.
really?
Yeah, it's pretty fire bar, bro.
All right, Newcastle is a hard one to judge. That's a hard one to judge because they used to like what was Sherrar? Fuck you. with him, they were like top. They were like consistently like around that top 4 range, like in like the early 90, the 90 range to like 2000s. But they've like fallen
Newcastle
off.
would say at the
Like
top
mid-
of low tier.
So they're
Low
literally
tier.
mid.
I would not put them in low
Or so
tier.
they're
I would say
literally
they're last
mid-tier.
in mid-tier.
I'd put them in mid tier.
They're
Yeah.
somewhere in mid tier. So
Yeah.
Joe Caputo,
Yeah.
Prem expert.
End of mid tier.
Maybe before Leicester.
I don't know. That's a tough one because they don't have a title like Leicester, but that's like one of the most improbable titles of all time. I want to say so. I would put them ahead of Leicester because that's like one of the most like I don't think we'll ever see that again.
No, that's what they said before Leicester. So
Yeah, Norwich is like the yo-yo club, so I'd put them in like the low tier of because they consistently get to the Prem, but then they always get sent down.
but then wouldn't that be more of a tin pot?
But they're always like some of these teams like Bournemouth
Charger.
and like Bournemouth and Brighton. This is
Mhm.
like their first time in the Prem. Like Norwich City have so many more years than them
Okay,
in the
if
You
Prem.
decide.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna grab my charger.
They have like, yeah, they have so many, but they do have the most. They've been relegated the most. I think they've been relegated like 5-6 times, which is kind of
Oh, really?
insane when you think about it. So I would put them in the lowest one because the amount of times they've been relegated is like insane. Sheffield United over here, I would,
Tin Pot.
yeah,
I agree.
I would put Tin Pot.
Village team.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, Tin
Wait, what
Pot.
happened last month though? When they played Man U, who won that?
Yeah, you take notes, Brum. West Ham beat him 3-0.
Man, you Robin Hood, baby. We
No.
get to the
Take
the
notes.
poor, still the rich.
Oh my god.
When's Man U's next? When do they play Europa?
I think next week maybe or the week after.
I think it's 2 weeks
They're up
because they
4-0
played.
right
They just
now against the La Liga Farmers side.
played. So Sheffield, we decided on Tim Pot.
Where
Carlos
Tim Pot?
Tevez, baby. Carlos Tevez.
Here.
I put him ahead of those two. Yeah. Southampton's like a mid-tier. I would put him behind Leicester City because they've been like consistent around like that. They've always had like good seasons.
Tottenham.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, wait, where's Tottenham? I just realized.
Bro, it's so dark.
Yeah, they got-
Behind Man City in top tier.
Yeah.
oh my
Watford.
god, they don't even have Tottenham on this list. That's funny.
Watford,
Right here.
low tier.
Wait,
I'm literally
there's no-
holding
Your
Tottenham.
computer, it's right there.
Wait, really? I don't see
Bugging out.
Yes.
I don't see anything on my screen. It shows nothing.
Oh my.
Yo, it really doesn't show them on my screen.
Right here.
Oh, now
Are
they're
you
there. Now they're
serious?
there. There they are. Now I see them.
Oh,
Man is blind,
your
bro.
computer's
They're top
computer
tier.
is
Yeah,
not.
they're top tier. Below
Oh my
Watford, I personally would probably put them low tier, like the end range of low tier.
That's a top
West
tier
Brom.
club if I've
West
ever seen one.
I would put like West Brom is another like yo-yo club, so I'd put them there too.
Watford.
Village team.
Wolves.
I would put them the top of actually
Low
not the
tier?
top. I would put them in the middle of low tier, and then West Ham would be
The best
like,
for last.
and West Ham.
Nah, I
would
think
put-
I'm gonna be totally
not-
honest with you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I think they're the top of low tier, but that's
I would disagree. I don't think they're the top of low because I,
think
would
they're-
say
I think they're behind
the,
Leicester.
I think they're the third. I think they're the third of out of those ones, the third and mid tier.
Third and Village team.
Get them out of there, mate.
fourth of Village team. We guys.
They're like I would say they would be the third of mid tier. You
Here?
can't put them in low tier. The amount of
I don't
they
know. I
have,
think
like,
they're ball.
I really like the
they're
low tier
20
spot
plus
for
They're
them.
in front of
20 plus
Leicester.
20 plus seasons of they're in like the top 10 of wins in the
Go
Prem.
Gabito. Go
I put
Gabito.
them there.
I think
Yes, sir.
Fulham. I think Fulham have more history than you guys. In my opinion, I swear to God.
Imagine they have
More
nowhere
recently,
near
last
the
time-
amount.
Fulham went to
More
the
recently,
Fulham went to
are
the
you
Europa
shy?
League
Are you
final.
shy?
Fulham
you
went to the
shy?
Europa
They
League
haven't
final,
been-
and you're gonna be like,
Fulham
yeah,
have
they
been
won the
bounced
Europa
out of the
League.
league. Are
The
been
last
bounced out of the
time-
league.
Listen, the
So many
last time West Ham has won a trophy, it's been 37 years. 1980
Well,
FA Cup.
When has
Check
Fulham
when the
won a
last time
trophy?
Fulham has
Well,
won a
Fulham
trophy.
have 0
I'll put Fulham.
trophies. Fulham
Fulham.
have 0 trophies.
But Fulham have been in a final before, in a European
They've been in one
final.
Europa League final and they've been relegated. West
Yeah,
Ham
well,
have
recently.
over 200. They have 20 plus years in the Prem. How are you even saying this right now? West
Yeah,
Ham do have
yo-yo
the most
club, back
losses
and
in the
forth,
Prem,
back and
but that
forth,
also
back and
shows they've
forth.
been
You
in
said
the
you
club.
call
They've been in
other
the Prem
teams-
for so many years.
But
Huh?
you're calling other teams yo-yo clubs, and then they're yo-yo club, and then I don't know.
How
How
is
is
that
West
even
Ham a
anything?
yo-yo club? West Ham are not even. How are
Yeah,
West
no,
Ham
that
a
doesn't make
yo-yo club?
sense.
That makes no sense. They've been in the Prem consistently. They've only got relegated twice.
Yo, bump Man U
Not yo-yo
down
club.
to fucking Village team, bro.
Oh my god! At least
Alright,
that's some
no,
realism
this
here.
is-
That's just like disgraceful on
This
your
is our
knowledge.
Prem.
right there.
West Ham fans are gonna be
All right.
coming from my head.
All
Save
right,
this.
there's our Prem list.
Save / download.
Beautiful.
Do not scratch your eyes. You are really seeing the most extraordinary